Hey, what's up, guys? Rumbling Revy here. Today I wanted to basically go over the 2025 Oscar winners. Just to get my opinion on it, see how I feel. Was it a good year for them or not? But yeah, let's just get right into it. Let's see here. All right. So, starting with the best actor in a leading role, the winner was Adrian Brody for The Brutalist. So I haven't seen this film yet, just because it's over a 3.5 hour movie, and I don't think I'm able to watch it at home just yet. Um, but yeah, I do really want to see this movie. I've heard really good things about it. But yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. Timothy Chalamet in Complete Unknown. He was good in that. It's also a good film, but I don't think that's the best one. I think honestly he was better in Dune Part Two, but that's just me. I haven't seen Sing Sing yet, but also there's a really good film. Ralph Fiennes in Conclave, which was also a good film, but I don't think he should have been nominated for Best Actor for this film. Really good performance, but I don't think it was like Best Actor. Uh, best a good Oscar nominee for that. And then Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice, which he was also really good in. But yeah, I haven't seen The Brutalist, but from everything I've heard, it was probably the most deserved. Also, haven't seen Sing Sing, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, that's just, anyone here would have been fine for me, I guess, but I haven't seen a couple of the films. Actor in a supporting role. So I was actually really happy about this winner. Kieran Culkin killed it in A Real Pain. This was who I wanted to win for a supporting role. He just did a really great job in this movie. And honestly, it was like the whole reason I actually really liked the movie was his performance. Um, you're Borisov from Anora. I believe that was a I don't know which character this was in the movie. If it was the boyfriend character, then I mean, he was alright, but it was no Kieran Culkin. Edward Norton was good. I haven't seen Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong was also really good in The Apprentice. But I think Kieran Culkin was just the standout here. He was just really good in this movie. Actress in a leading role, the winner, Mikey Madison in Anora. Honestly, this was my pick too. She just killed it in this movie. Phenomenal movie. She just did really good. Wicked, yeah, good, but I don't think it was deserved. I haven't seen Amelia Perez. I've heard really bad things about it. The Substance would probably be my second choice if Nora didn't win this one, because Demi Moore did a fantastic job in this movie. Excuse me. And I haven't seen I'm Still Here yet. Also, a movie that hasn't come to any cinemas or is able to purchase at home yet. Ooh, excuse me. Actress in a supporting role was the winner was Zoe Saldana. Saladana, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm very bad at pronouncing names. From Amelia Perez, again, I haven't seen it. Honestly, my personal pick for this role was Ariana Grande for Wicked. Honestly, she really surprised me in this movie. I think she had the best performance overall in this movie, and I really think she should have gotten this one. I don't know. I haven't heard really any good things at all about Amelia Perez. I don't think it should have been nominated for as many awards, and I don't think it should have really had any winners. But I also haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm not gonna fully judge it. But from what I've heard, it shouldn't have been on here. But my personal win should have gone to Wicked for Ariana Grande. I thought she did a great job. Um, haven't seen Brutalist, and Isabella Rossellini from Conclave. I don't think she was barely in this movie, so I don't know why she got the nominee for it. But anyway, animated feature film. So my favorite film of 2024 was The Wild Robot. And I am very sad to say that it did not win any awards, which I am really sad about because it was my favorite movie. But I am glad that Flow was the winner for animated. If it wasn't The Wild Robot, I am so happy it was Flow. This was an incredible film. I didn't watch it. It wasn't in my best of 2024 list because I haven't seen it yet and wasn't playing in any theaters near me. But when I did, I love this movie. It is so good. Is no dialogue. It is just a visually stunning masterpiece of storytelling. I really love Flow a lot, and it's an incredible movie. I think it is the only movie on here that should stand a chance against the Wild Robot. Inside Out 2 was fantastic. Loved it. Not as good as the first one, but still a good film. Memoir of a Snail was probably one of the weirdest movies I've seen, and I did really like it. It is also a rated R film, which most animated movies aren't, and it was stop motion. Um, it was also a really good film. It had deals with a lot of like adult and depressing themes, which I wasn't expecting, but overall, it was a good film. Wallace and Gromit. I'm not a big fan of the Wallace and Gromit. I did watch this film and I thought it was good, but in comparison to the rest on here, I don't think it should have been on here. Honestly, I'm really sad to see like a movie like Look Back not represented on here. I think Look Back was one of the best films of last year and probably the best anime film of last year. And it's just sad to see that it wasn't included on here. Otherwise, this year was a very tough year for animated projects. But I know all of them couldn't be on here, but I think Look Back should have been on here instead of Wallace and Gromit or even Inside Out too. But I'm happy Flow won, and yeah. I didn't watch any animated short films, so I don't really have an opinion on this one. The cinematography, The Brutalist was the winner. Haven't seen it, but Dune Part Two was cinematography was incredible in that movie. I haven't seen Emilia Perez or Maria, so yeah. Nosferatu also was good as well, but I think Dune was probably my choice for this, but I also haven't seen The Brutalist yet, so. Costume design, I personally, the winner was Wicked, but I honestly think Nosferatu should have gotten this one. I could not tell that Count Orlok was Bill Skarsgård at all. He disappeared behind that character. It was so good. I think this one should have been the clear winner because I also think Nosferatu didn't win anything, but I think this is the one it definitely should have won. Wicked was still, it was still good. The costumes were good in that. Complete Unknown was fine. Conclave, fine. Gladiator 2, fine. But I think Nosferatu should have won this one. But yeah. Directing. So the winner was for Sean Baker for Nora, which a great directed film. I personally would have gone with The Substance because the directing in that movie is absolutely insane. Like, oh my god, this movie, the director went all in this one, and you could tell. I'm not mad that Anora won this one, but I really think The Substance director Coralie Fargeet, I think that's how you pronounce it, should have won that. But still, I can't really complain. I did not watch any documentary feature films, so I have no opinion on that or short films. Film editing was also Anora that won this one. Haven't seen Brutalist. I'm surprised some other edits aren't on here. But yeah, it was good. The editing was good in that. I guess yeah, better than these. International feature film. I still haven't seen I'm Still Here. I really want to since it won. The only one I saw in here was Flow, which, I'm glad it already won animated, but if it didn't win animated, this is the one I wanted it to win, but I haven't seen any of these except for Flow. I've heard amazing things about this. I haven't heard of this one. Amelia Perez, I've heard awful things about, and this one, yeah. Makeup and hairstyling. Obviously, the winner for this one was The Substance. That I don't think is any surprise there. This one, absolutely, I think deserved it. A Different Man also was pretty good for this one as well. But yeah, this one I think easily should have been The Substance. The music, I haven't seen The Brutalist. Damn, this one won a lot of awards. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this one probably would have gone to either Wicked, maybe even The Wild Robot for me. I just wanted The Wild Robot to win one thing, but it didn't. I'm just so sad about that. Um, but yeah, I do need to watch The Brutalist, and maybe some of these winners would actually make sense. Best original song. I haven't seen any of these films, so I don't know. I guess Amelia Perez won this one. The one song I know from this film, I don't think is the one being nominated, which I hope it's not. Uh, but yeah, I still need to see Sing Sing. I've heard his incredible movie, but yeah, I have no opinion on that. I really thought some other songs would have been on here from like maybe Wicked. I don't know. Now the best picture. So this one I would have been happy if three of these won, which one of the three I liked won. So Enora got best picture, which I'm very happy about. Fantastic film. Haven't seen The Brutalist. A Complete Unknown, I don't think should be on here. It was a good movie, but I just don't think it competes with some of these others. Conclave was also a good film. Dune Part 2 is probably the one I wanted to win the most. Just phenomenal movie. Amelia Perez, I don't think should be on here. Still haven't seen I'm Still Here, and I haven't seen Nickel Boys yet. But if it wasn't Anora or Dune, I would want The Substance to win. It would have been crazy to see a horror movie win this category or Best Picture. But I was happy with Anora winning. Dune Part 2 or The Substance. Any of those three I would have been really happy with. And Wicked was also, it's a good film as well. Production design, the winner, Wicked. Honestly, that's not very surprising. I think it is deserved. The production, everything about this film looked incredible. The sets they used looked great. Just overall, yeah, I think it deserved the winning spot here. Brutalist, yet again here. Still haven't seen it. Conclave was good. Dune obviously had a good production design, and Nosferatu, but I think Wicked should have been the winner here. Live action short film. I haven't seen any of these. Sound. Winner, Dune Part 2. Now this made me happy that Dune won something because Dune deserved it. It's I think it was my second favorite movie of last year behind The Wild Robot. I have to double check, but I think it was. But yeah, no, it sounded great. Honestly, out of all of these, I think it probably deserved it. I still do wish The Wild Robot won something. Ugh. It's just sad that it didn't. Visual effects. Dune Part 2, also a winner. Yeah, no, out of all of these, I think this one deserved it. I haven't seen Better Man, but visual effects, I would have given it as well to Dune Part 2. Writing for adapted screenplay, and their Conclave won this one. Good film. It was a good screenplay. I enjoyed it. Complete Unknown's good. Haven't seen this, or this. So I do need to watch Nickel Boys and Sing Sing. I really do. Amelia Perez, I'm waiting for the right moment to watch this one. You have to be in the right mindset to watch something like this. And best writing for original screenplay, the winner was Anora, which honestly the only other, I haven't seen this, but A Real Pain was good writing. I haven't seen September 5th, and The Substance was obviously good, but I think I would have given the writing to Anora. I think this one easily had the best original screenplay. But yeah, that looks like it's it. I'm just sad that The Wild Robot didn't win anything, or Nosferatu, I wish won one thing. But overall, this wasn't really a bad Oscar 2025. I was really expecting Amelia Perez to sweep most of these awards, considering it got like 13 or something, which is mind blowing to me. But I'm only glad it won two. But those two I think could have gone to any other one of these films, and it would have been much better. But yeah, it's sad that that film got 2 awards, whereas The Wild Robot and Nosferatu got 0. But overall, not bad. Nora and Brutalist seem to have, and Wicked seem to have swept the Oscars with the most nominations. Uh, but yeah, not too bad. It could have been worse. It could have been better, but yeah. Those are the March 2025 Oscars. And I'm hoping that we don't get a dumb nomination for next year, because honestly, they're like, where was Challengers? Why wasn't this nominated? That could have taken the spot of Amelia Perez, and it probably would have won more awards than Amelia Perez, because that movie was incredible. I don't know why it was snubbed. Challengers was a fantastic movie. It was easily in my top 10 of last year. Just for like edit for directing alone, I would have put the director on there. Like it was such a good film. But yeah, those are the nominees. I hope they do better next year. It wasn't a terrible year as I was thinking it was gonna be, but yeah. Those are my thoughts on Oscars. What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. But if you like this, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.